Welcome to Transforming with Drew, where we talk about all things transgender from F to M to M to Fs and how to change your life for the better. Okay, seriously, world? Bathrooms? Really? Let's have a little nitty-gritty conversation that makes the blood boil in the hearts of many transgender people and their allies. Bathrooms. Yes, this is the hot topic of the month. Trust me, though, this will get good. We're going to talk a little bit about the truth when it comes to sexual predators and transgender people. We'll debunk a myth about our fellow trans women and men to shed light on what's really happening. Now, I know there's been a theme in the LGBTQ community as labeling us as some predators, from the gays back in the day to now the trans community. However, has anyone bothered to actually look into these claims of, well, if we let a trans woman go in there, she'll hurt my daughter? Well, and I gotta tell you, it's not what the left-wing people claim it is to be. In fact, it's a complete myth that trans people go into bathrooms and attack other people, or actually attack people, and for that matter anyways. Many trans people rather just live and let live. So, let's talk about some research that was done by the Police Foundation back in 2017. Yeah, you heard me right. The police did this research. Their exact words are, based on our review of sexual assault complaints in Atlanta, Dallas, Miami Beach, Miami Gardens, Tucson, and before and after official amendment of the Human Rights Ordinance in the locality, we did not find evidence of sexual assaults taking place in which men, under the guise of being women or transgender, entered women's bathroom to commit sexual assault or otherwise victimize any women. This study actually took place from 2012 to 2016 and proves my point. Trans people are going to the bathroom to pee and not to hurt other people. And these are heavily populated areas, so you know there's transgender people. Come on. And no one is assaulting anyone. And that's exactly what they're saying. If they're saying is that the people who are doing the assaults are, in fact, ready for this? Straight cis men. The police did this study. No one paid them to change any information or make false claims. No other study proves that this is a false claim. So NBC actually even goes to cover this information in the research article called No Link Between Trans-Inclusive Policies and Bathroom Safety, where they quote Jody L. Herman saying, research has shown that transgender people are frequently denied access, verbally harassed, physically assaulted while trying to use a public restroom. What does this actually mean? Well, it's simple. If you're a trans woman and you go into the men's bathroom, the chances are you're going to get assaulted. It's the same thing as if you're a trans man going into the women's restroom. The NBC article also states how Massachusetts actually ended up being the first state to see transgender non-discrimination protection come up in a statewide vote, where they had to face biased research from UCLA given to political parties for their personal agenda. Now, they did claim this to be false, but if you read it, the evidence is clear. It might seem like this fight has happened everywhere, and it has. In several states now, they have based and repealed so many transgender laws, and several of them are bathrooms. However, 2021 by far is the hardest year for the trans community. We have faced over 185 anti-transgender laws in 28 states. The hot topic in the state right now? Well, come on. Let's talk about Tennessee's bathroom law. Not only are they trying to force people to go into their assigned at birth bathroom, but now they're threatening business owners who don't post a sign about how people will use their bathroom with 6 months of jail time. Does that at all sound familiar? I mean, think about it. Does posting a sign about who is being served ring a bell? It should. We did this back in the day when we fought over the color of our skin. It wasn't right then. It's not right now. We keep going backwards in time. Can somebody just tell me what's wrong with the U.S.? Okay, I'm getting off track here. Let's get back. Now, if we actually look at the data, as you can see, many places, even schools, say that policies protecting transgender students do not compromise the privacy or safety of other students. You can actually find out more information about this on transequality.org/whatexpertssay. If you haven't noticed, I'm a huge advocate for research, and I'll continue to push facts. I'm not putting things based on my opinion. In fact, if there was a research article that could prove me otherwise, please give it to me. I would love to read it. So let me give it to you straight. If I were to walk into a women's restroom and your wife or daughter sees me, they'll come running to you. And then when I leave the restroom, you will try to beat my ass for being a man in the women's restroom. And even if I do tell you that I'm transgender, which at that point I'm going to feel like I have to, I most likely will still be assaulted. Why? Transphobia. Boys don't cry, ring a bell? Come on, think what it's like to be trans, being worried that you're going to get noticed, hurt, abused, ridiculed, and more. I'd rather pass as well as I can, go pee, and leave without having issues. Which is kind of what happens, because when I go to the men's restroom, no one is none the wiser. I don't make a big deal about going pee. Neither do any of the trans women. We just want to be normal. Come on, people. Why do you think we want to transition? To be hated by those around us? No. It's because we finally want to live our truth. So, up until next time, live your purpose and live your truth. Thank you for listening to this podcast. Please remember to hit the subscribe button. If you found this information useful, please share it with your friends or family members. Have a wonderful day.